A lot of people said, no, you won't make it. You understand? You've got these major milling companies here, you won't make it again. I said, we'll try. And today I've got 80% of the share, of the market share. I can't keep up. We're milling 24 hours. I can't keep up with my existing plant. If I had another 3 plants like this one, I still won't keep up. That's the demand of my milling mill at the moment. We have to turn people away. And so we started there, and this is where we are today. We're South Africans, born in South Africa. When we had the consumer boycotts in South Africa under the apartheid system, there was no business. Our businesses were closed. And we heard about Zambezi River, the fishing, so we came fishing. At the same time, we filled our buckies with goods, whatever they needed. That time there was no goods available here. There was nothing available. So whatever we brought, we sold it in like half a day, it was sold. We made our cash, we went back again. We did fishing, we went back. And that is how we started doing business in Katima from South Africa. We saw the opportunity, and that's how we started, and we came in and we opened businesses here in Namibia. Well, since we started our milling, we're getting about a ton a day in finished product. Because we were selling our maize at a very good price, we don't degerminate. The value of the maize core is still in the maize meal that we supply. People feel satisfied when they eat the maize meal that we eat. The price was right, the quality was right, product was right. Our operations grew very rapidly. So from 1 ton a day, within a few months, we started doing 2 tons a day, where we had to acquire, in a year's time, acquire more machines, where we went to 3 tons a day, until where we started 4 tons an hour. That's how fast we grew. We're doing 50 tons a day in that snake plant alone, because we're working 24 hours, 7 days a week. Hopefully with the new machines, we can now also take it to between 80 and 100 tons a day. I attribute it to the type of machines we use, the type of equipment we got, the service we get from our service provider. And I always believe I can only run how far and how fast if my supplier will allow me to run. And that's what Roff has done. They've always allowed us to run as fast as we can. They supported us in every way. Did I make the right decision 25 years ago? I don't look back. I don't look back. And I will always go with Roff. And I'll always advise people go with Roff, as I've done in the past. Go with Roff.
Roff Milling. Machines that drive success.